Have you ever wondered how much you communicate without saying a word? It's like a secret language we all speak, yet few truly understand its power. Imagine this. You walk into a room, and without a single word, you can convey confidence, warmth, or even authority. How? Through the subtle language of your body, your expressions, and your energy. This is the magic of nonverbal communication. But it's not just about how you present yourself. Nonverbal influence goes beyond mere appearances. It's about shaping thoughts, energies, and even consciousness itself. It's about tapping into a realm of communication that transcends spoken language. In this video, we'll explore how you can harness the transformative potential of nonverbal influence. From enhancing your self-awareness to mastering the art of persuasion, we'll delve into practical techniques that you can apply in both your personal and professional life. So get ready to unlock the secrets of nonverbal communication. Whether you're a seasoned communicator or just starting to dip your toes into the world of influence, there's something here for everyone. Let's embark on this adventure together and discover the hidden language that shapes our interactions every day. Are you ready? Let's go. Now that we've set the stage, let's delve deeper into the realm of nonverbal influence. It's not just about how you carry yourself. It's about understanding the intricate dance of perception, belief, and interconnectedness that underlies every interaction. Ever heard the saying, perception is reality? Well, when it comes to nonverbal influence, it couldn't be more true. How you see yourself and how others see you can shape the way they perceive your message, your intentions, and even your worth. Think about it. If you walk into a room with confidence, shoulders back, head held high, people are more likely to take you seriously, right? But if you slouch, avoid eye contact, and mumble your words, what message does that send? It's not just about the words you speak. It's about the energy you radiate and the story your body tells. But it's not just about outward appearances. Your self-perception, the beliefs you hold about yourself, can also influence how others see you. If you believe you're capable, competent, and deserving of respect, chances are others will too. But if you doubt yourself, if you second-guess your worth, that doubt can seep into your interactions and undermine your influence. So how can you harness the power of self-perception to shape beliefs about others? It starts with awareness. Pay attention to how you see yourself and how others see you. Are there any discrepancies? Any areas where you can align your self-perception with the image you want to project? By cultivating a positive self-perception and aligning it with your desired outcomes, you can begin to shape the beliefs of those around you. Have you ever stopped to really think about how much you're saying without even opening your mouth? It's like there's a whole conversation happening just through your body language, expressions, and energy. It's pretty amazing when you think about it. Picture this. You walk into a room, and instantly, people can sense whether you're confident, friendly, or even in charge. But here's the kicker. You're not saying a word. That's the magic of nonverbal communication. When it comes to nonverbal communication, that saying couldn't be more true. How you see yourself and how others see you can totally shape their opinions about you, even before you've said a single word. Imagine finding yourself in a foreign land, trying to fit in and make connections. You extend a friendly handshake, expecting a warm response, but instead, you're met with confusion. What went wrong? Well, chances are, you unknowingly crossed a cultural boundary. You see, nonverbal communication isn't one-size-fits-all. It's deeply influenced by cultural norms. What may be perfectly acceptable in one culture could be completely inappropriate in another. Take gestures, for example. A simple thumbs up might mean good job in one place, but be offensive in another. But it's not just about gestures. It's also about body language, facial expressions, and even personal space. In some cultures, maintaining eye contact is a sign of respect, while in others, it's seen as intrusive. So why does this matter? Well, understanding cultural differences is crucial for effective communication and connection. Without it, you risk sending unintended messages or even causing offense. But by embracing cultural sensitivity, you can navigate diverse social landscapes with confidence and respect. Cultural awareness is the key to successful nonverbal influence. By honoring the cultural norms of those around you, you can deepen your connections and expand your influence across borders and boundaries. Now, let's talk about William Walker Atkinson, the man behind many of the ideas we'll explore here. Ever heard of the law of attraction? Well, Atkinson played a major role in popularizing it. Born in 1862, Atkinson was a man of many talents. He worked as a lawyer, a businessman, and wrote over 100 books under various pen names. But it was his exploration of metaphysics and personal development that truly set him apart. Using the pseudonym Yogi Ramacharaka, Atkinson delved into topics like yoga, meditation, and the power of thought. His books became bestsellers and laid the foundation for the New Thought movement. But Atkinson wasn't just a writer. He was a living example of his teachings. Despite humble beginnings, he used his own principles of self-persuasion to manifest success in his life. So, why is Atkinson relevant to our discussion today? Well, his insights into consciousness, mental influence, and the power of thought are invaluable for understanding nonverbal communication. By exploring his teachings, we can gain deeper insights into the nature of influence and how to wield it effectively in our own lives. From thought vibration, the law of attraction in the thought world, William Walker Atkinson wrote, "We are sending out thoughts of greater or less intensity all the time, and we are reaping the results of such thoughts. Not only do our thought waves influence ourselves and others, but they have a drawing power. They attract to us the thoughts of others, things, circumstances, people, luck, in accord with the character of the thought uppermost in our minds." Now let's dive deeper into what this means. Imagine your thoughts as these little energy waves, constantly radiating from your mind. Whether you're aware of it or not, these thoughts are like signals, constantly interacting with the world around you. These thought waves aren't just floating around aimlessly. They have a purpose, a mission, if you will. They're like little magnets, attracting similar thoughts and even external circumstances that align with them. Ever noticed how when you're feeling positive and optimistic, good things seem to happen more often? It's like the universe is responding to your vibes, bringing more positivity into your life. Conversely, when you're stuck in a negative mindset, it's like a dark cloud follows you around, attracting more negativity. But it's not just about your own thoughts. Your thought waves also have the power to influence others. Ever been around someone who's radiating good energy and just makes you feel happier? That's the power of their positive thoughts rubbing off on you. On the flip side, negative vibes can also spread like wildfire. Have you ever been in a room where someone is visibly upset and suddenly everyone starts feeling tense? It's like their negative energy is contagious, affecting everyone around them. So when Atkinson talks about our thought waves attracting similar thoughts, people, circumstances, and even luck, he's highlighting this incredible power our minds have. It's not just about what we think, it's about what we attract into our lives based on those thoughts. Now, this might sound a bit woo-woo to some people, but there's actually a lot of scientific evidence to back it up. Studies have shown that our thoughts can influence our behavior, our emotions, and even our physical health. So the next time you catch yourself dwelling on negative thoughts, remember that you have the power to change your reality simply by shifting your mindset. And that's the beauty of Atkinson's insight. By understanding the power of our thoughts and learning to harness it, we can create the life we want, attracting positivity, abundance, and success into our lives. It's like unlocking the secret to manifesting our deepest desires, simply by mastering our thoughts. So how can we apply this understanding in our daily lives? Firstly, it's crucial to become more aware of our thoughts. Pay attention to the patterns and tendencies of your thinking. Are you often dwelling on negative thoughts or worries? Or are you focusing on positive, uplifting thoughts? Once you're aware of your thought patterns, you can start to shift them towards more positive and constructive ones. It's not about ignoring the challenges or difficulties you may face, but rather about choosing to focus on solutions, opportunities, and gratitude. Practice affirmations and visualization techniques to reinforce positive thoughts and beliefs. Imagine yourself achieving your goals, feeling confident, and surrounded by abundance. By consistently feeding your mind with positive imagery and beliefs, you'll start to notice a shift in your reality. Additionally, surround yourself with positive influences. Spend time with people who uplift and inspire you, and limit exposure to negative news or toxic environments. Remember, like attracts like, so the more positivity you surround yourself with, the more you'll attract into your life. Lastly, trust in the process and remain open to receiving the blessings and opportunities that come your way. Sometimes things may not unfold exactly as you expect, but trust that the universe has a plan for you, and is working in your favor. By aligning your thoughts, beliefs, and actions with positivity and abundance, you'll start to notice a profound shift in your life. You'll attract more opportunities, experiences, and relationships that align with your highest good. It's all about embracing the power of your thoughts and using them to create the life you truly desire. At its core, self-persuasion is about harnessing the power of your own beliefs and intentions to shape your reality and influence others. Self-persuasion is like a superpower hidden within each of us, waiting to be unlocked. It's the ability to convince ourselves of something, to change our own minds, and ultimately, to shape our own destinies. But why is self-persuasion so important, you might ask? Well, think about it this way. Your beliefs shape your reality. If you believe you're capable of achieving your goals, you're more likely to take action and make them a reality. But if you doubt yourself, if you allow fear and negativity to creep in, you're setting yourself up for failure before you even begin. That's where self-persuasion comes in. By consciously shaping your beliefs and intentions, you can set yourself up for success. It's like programming your mind for greatness, planting seeds of confidence and positivity that will grow and flourish over time. But self-persuasion isn't just about convincing yourself. It's also about influencing others. When you believe in yourself and your abilities, others are more likely to believe in you too. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Your confidence becomes contagious, inspiring others to trust and follow your lead. So how can you harness the power of self-persuasion in your own life? It starts with awareness. Pay attention to the stories you tell yourself, the beliefs you hold about yourself and the world around you. Are they empowering and uplifting, or are they holding you back? Once you've identified any limiting beliefs or negative thought patterns, it's time to reprogram your mind for success. Replace those self-defeating thoughts with positive affirmations and empowering beliefs. Visualize yourself achieving your goals, feeling confident and capable every step of the way. Remember, self-persuasion is a skill that takes practice. But with dedication and persistence, you can become the master of your own destiny, shaping your reality and influencing others in ways you never thought possible. Self-persuasion isn't just about convincing yourself, it's also about how you interact with others. Your beliefs and intentions can shape the way you communicate, the way you engage with others, and ultimately, the outcomes of your interactions. Imagine you're going into a job interview. If you go in with confidence, believing in your abilities and your worth, you're more likely to make a positive impression on the interviewer. But if you go in with doubt and insecurity, that will come across in your body language, your tone of voice, and ultimately, your performance. Similarly, in personal relationships, self-persuasion can play a pivotal role in fostering connection and understanding. If you believe in the strength of your relationship, if you approach conflicts with a positive mindset and a willingness to communicate, you're more likely to resolve issues constructively and strengthen your bond. But self-persuasion isn't just about projecting confidence. It's also about being authentic and true to yourself. It's about aligning your beliefs and intentions with your values and goals so that you can show up authentically in every interaction. So how can you apply self-persuasion techniques in your own life? Start by identifying your core beliefs and values. What do you stand for? What do you want to achieve? Once you have clarity on your goals, use affirmations and visualization techniques to reinforce them in your mind. But remember, self-persuasion isn't about wishful thinking or deluding yourself into believing something that isn't true. It's about aligning your beliefs and intentions with reality so that you can show up as your best self in every situation. Now that we've explored the theory behind self-persuasion, let's dive into some practical examples of how you can apply these techniques in your own life. In a professional setting, self-persuasion can be a powerful tool for achieving success. Let's say you're preparing for a big presentation at work. Instead of succumbing to self-doubt and anxiety, use self-persuasion techniques to boost your confidence and focus on your strengths. Start by visualizing yourself delivering a successful presentation, feeling calm, confident, and in control. Use positive affirmations to reinforce your belief in your abilities and your worth. And most importantly, trust yourself and your preparation. You've got this. In personal relationships, self-persuasion can help you navigate conflicts and strengthen your connection with others. Let's say you're having a disagreement with your partner. Instead of approaching the situation with defensiveness or hostility, use self-persuasion techniques to foster empathy and understanding. Start by reminding yourself of your love and commitment to your partner. Use positive affirmations to reinforce your belief in the strength of your relationship and your ability to resolve conflicts constructively. And most importantly, approach the situation with an open mind and a willingness to listen. Your relationship will thank you for it. In essence, self-persuasion is about harnessing the power of your own beliefs and intentions to shape your reality and influence others. Whether you're striving for success in your career or seeking deeper connections in your personal life, self-persuasion can help you achieve your goals and live your best life. Now, let's explore a fascinating aspect of nonverbal influence: thought waves. These invisible currents of mental energy play a crucial role in shaping our interactions and influencing the world around us. Imagine your mind as a transmitter, constantly emitting waves of energy into the world around you. These thought waves carry the essence of your thoughts, emotions, and intentions, radiating outward and affecting everything they come into contact with. But here's the thing: thought waves aren't just confined to your own mind. They interact with the thoughts and energies of others, creating a complex web of influence that spans the entire universe. It's like a cosmic dance of energy, where every thought, every emotion contributes to the ever-changing tapestry of reality. Now you might be wondering, how do thought waves influence others? Well, think of it like this. Have you ever walked into a room and immediately sensed the mood? That's the power of thought waves at work. They create an invisible atmosphere that can affect the thoughts, emotions, and behaviors of those within their field of force. For example, let's say you're feeling anxious and stressed. Your thought waves will reflect that energy, creating a subtle but palpable tension in the air. Others around you will pick up on that energy, even if they're not consciously aware of it, and it can affect their mood and behavior accordingly. But it's not just negative emotions that can influence others. Positive thought waves, such as love, joy, and compassion, can also have a profound impact on those around you. Think of it like a ripple effect. Your positive energy can uplift and inspire others, creating a ripple of positivity that spreads far and wide. So how can you harness the power of thought waves to influence others positively? Again, it starts with awareness. Pay attention to the energy you're emitting, the thoughts and emotions you're sending out into the world. Are they uplifting and empowering, or are they dragging you down? Once you're aware of your thought waves, you can begin to consciously shape them to align with your intentions. Use visualization techniques to focus your thoughts on positive outcomes, and practice mindfulness to cultivate a sense of inner peace and clarity. By harnessing the power of thought waves, you can become a beacon of light and positivity in a world that sorely needs it. Now that we've explored the power of thought waves and their role in shaping our interactions, let's look into the neuroscience behind nonverbal communication and influence. Understanding how the brain processes and responds to nonverbal cues can provide valuable insights into how we can enhance our communication skills and influence others more effectively. The brain is a complex organ with billions of neurons firing signals at lightning speed, processing information, and generating responses to stimuli from the environment. When it comes to nonverbal communication, the brain plays a crucial role in decoding and interpreting subtle cues such as body language, facial expressions, and vocal tone. Research has shown that much of our communication is nonverbal, with studies suggesting that as much as 93% of communication is conveyed through nonverbal cues. This includes everything from the way we stand and gesture to the tone of our voice and the expressions on our face. So how does the brain process these nonverbal cues? It begins with the sensory organs, such as the eyes and ears, which detect incoming stimuli from the environment. These stimuli are then relayed to the brain, where they are processed and interpreted in various regions, including the amygdala, the prefrontal cortex, and the mirror neuron system. The amygdala, often referred to as the emotional center of the brain, plays a crucial role in processing emotional information and generating emotional responses. When we see a facial expression or body language cue that conveys emotion, the amygdala sends signals to other parts of the brain to generate a corresponding emotional response in ourselves. The prefrontal cortex, on the other hand, is responsible for higher-order cognitive functions such as decision-making, problem-solving, and social behavior. It plays a crucial role in interpreting social cues, understanding others' perspectives, and regulating our own behavior in social situations. Finally, the mirror neuron system is a network of neurons that fire both when we perform an action and when we observe someone else performing the same action. This system allows us to understand and empathize with others' experiences, facilitating social bonding and cooperation. So basically, the brain plays a central role in processing and responding to nonverbal cues, shaping our understanding of others' emotions, intentions, and behaviors. By understanding the neuroscience behind nonverbal communication, we can learn to communicate more effectively, build stronger relationships, and influence others positively. Have you ever thought about how much your body language can impact your professional life? It's pretty fascinating stuff. Whether you're leading a team, pitching a project, or just chatting with colleagues, nonverbal communication can make a huge difference. So let's talk about leadership presence. When you're in a leadership role, your body language speaks volumes. Think about it. Strong posture, eye contact, and expressive gestures can show your team that you're confident, authoritative, and approachable. It's like setting the tone for trust and respect without saying a word. And then there's building rapport and trust. This is key for connecting with clients, colleagues, and stakeholders. You can use subtle techniques like mirroring and matching to show that you're on the same wavelength as the person you're talking to. Plus, paying attention to your tone of voice and facial expressions can really convey warmth and sincerity. Now let's talk about negotiation. Your body language can be a game changer here too. Confident gestures, a solid handshake, and an open posture can help you assert your position and come across as credible. And don't forget to listen actively to the other party's cues. It's all about finding common ground and reaching a win-win solution. Finally, let's touch on conflict resolution. Nonverbal cues can be super helpful here. By practicing active listening and maintaining open body language, you can show that you're receptive to finding a solution. And steering clear of defensive gestures or hostile postures can help keep tensions from escalating. Nonverbal communication is a very powerful tool in the professional world. It's all about understanding how your body language can influence others and using that knowledge to build stronger relationships and achieve your goals. Cool, right? By leveraging nonverbal communication techniques in professional settings, you can enhance your leadership effectiveness, build stronger relationships, and achieve greater success in your career. Now, let's talk about how nonverbal cues can improve our personal relationships. Think about it. Expressing affection through gestures, touch, and eye contact can really strengthen those emotional bonds and make us feel closer to our loved ones. And paying attention to our partner's body language and responding with empathy and support, that's key for fostering connection and understanding. Next, let's dive into how nonverbal communication can help us navigate conflicts and communicate better. Picture this. You're having a disagreement with someone, but by using active listening and showing empathy through your body language, you're able to have a more constructive conversation and work towards a resolution. It's all about creating that safe space for open dialogue and understanding. And hey, don't forget about social interactions and networking. Your body language plays a big role in how others perceive you in social settings. By using confident gestures, maintaining good posture, and paying attention to social cues, you can make a great first impression and build rapport with new people. Lastly, let's talk about how analyzing body language can give us insights into others' thoughts and feelings. From open body language that signals trust and engagement, to subtle facial expressions that reveal hidden emotions, there's a whole world of nonverbal cues to explore. And by honing our ability to read these cues, we can better understand and connect with those around us. Nonverbal communication is all about understanding the messages we send and receive without saying a word. It's a powerful tool for building stronger relationships, resolving conflicts, and navigating the social intricacies of everyday life. You know, understanding body language can be a game changer in how we connect with others. It's like having a superpower that lets us read people's minds without them saying a word. Let me break it down for you. First up, we've got open body language. This is all about how we position ourselves. Picture someone with their arms and legs uncrossed, standing tall and facing you directly. That's a sign they're open, friendly, and confident. It's like they're saying, "Hey, I'm here and I'm ready to chat." Then there's eye contact. Ever notice how when someone looks you in the eye, it feels like they're really paying attention to what you're saying? That's because eye contact shows they're engaged and interested in the conversation. But if someone avoids eye contact or keeps looking away, it might mean they're feeling uncomfortable, or maybe even being a bit dishonest. Next, let's talk about gestures. You know how sometimes people use their hands to emphasize what they're saying, like when they nod along or point to something important? Those gestures help reinforce their words and make their message clearer. But if someone's gestures seem all over the place or too exaggerated, it could be a sign they're feeling nervous or anxious. And finally, we've got facial expressions. Our faces can say a lot without us even realizing it. Smiling, frowning, raising our eyebrows. All these expressions give away how we're feeling inside. And if you pay close attention, you might even catch those tiny split-second expressions called micro-expressions. They're like little clues that reveal someone's true emotions, even if they're trying to hide them. So by tuning into these subtle cues, we can better understand what others are thinking and feeling, which can help us communicate more effectively and build stronger connections. Pretty cool, huh? Let's now dive into an important topic: ethical considerations when it comes to using nonverbal influence techniques. It's not just about knowing how to use these techniques effectively, it's also about using them responsibly and ethically. First off, let's talk about respecting people's autonomy and right to make their own choices. Think about it like this. Just because we know how to influence someone non-verbally doesn't mean we should manipulate or pressure them into doing something they're not comfortable with. It's all about consent and respecting boundaries. We've got to make sure everyone involved is okay with what's happening and feels empowered to make their own decisions. Next up, integrity and authenticity are key. We've got to keep it real in our interactions. That means being honest and upfront about our intentions and not trying to deceive or manipulate anyone. Trust is super important in any relationship, whether it's personal or professional, and we've got to do our part to maintain it by being genuine and transparent. Now let's talk about promoting positive outcomes. When we use nonverbal influence techniques, our goal should always be to uplift and empower others. We want everyone involved to come out of the interaction feeling good about themselves and the outcome. That means using our influence to inspire and motivate, not to tear down or manipulate. And finally, cultural sensitivity and diversity are crucial. Not everyone communicates or responds to nonverbal cues in the same way, and it's important to be mindful of that. We've got to take the time to understand and appreciate different cultural perspectives and adapt our approach accordingly. That means being respectful and open-minded, and always striving to create an inclusive environment where everyone feels valued and respected. By keeping these ethical considerations in mind, we can use nonverbal influence techniques in a way that's responsible, respectful, and empowering for everyone involved. How about we discuss implementing all this nonverbal communication knowledge with some hands-on exercises? These exercises are like little workouts for your nonverbal skills, helping you get better at reading and sending those unspoken messages. First up, we've got mindfulness practices. It's all about taking a few moments each day to tune into how you're feeling and how your body is reacting. Try some deep breathing or meditation exercises to get in touch with your emotions and notice how they show up in your body language and facial expressions. Next, let's talk about role-playing scenarios. This one's fun. You get to pretend to be someone else and practice using your body language and facial expressions to convey different emotions and messages. Grab a friend or family member and take turns acting out different situations. Then give each other feedback to help you improve. Now, on to reflective exercises. Take some time to think back on past interactions and analyze how your nonverbal cues may have influenced the outcome. Did your body language help or hinder the conversation? What could you do differently next time to get the result you want? It's a powerful step toward understanding ourselves better and unlocking our full potential, like a little self-check-in to see how we're doing and where we can get better. So here's the deal. Take some time out of your day, maybe at the end of it or during a quiet moment. Just think about the conversations you've had recently, with friends, family, or at work. Then think about how you came across. Did your body language match up with what you were saying? Were you nodding along with enthusiasm when you were excited, or did you maybe look a little closed off when you were feeling unsure? And then be real with yourself. Did you notice any areas where you could have done better? Maybe you missed some chances to really connect with someone, or you realized your body language wasn't helping you get your point across. Next up, think about what you want to work on. Maybe you want to make more eye contact to show you're engaged, or maybe you want to try using more open body language to be more approachable. Then put your goals into action. Practice those new habits in your everyday conversations. See how people respond, and don't be afraid to ask for feedback from someone you trust. And finally, keep track of your progress. Notice any improvements over time and celebrate those wins, no matter how small they may seem. By checking in with yourself like this regularly, you can really level up your communication skills and make those connections with others even stronger. And finally, real-life application. This is where you take what you've learned and put it into practice in your everyday life. Try using confident body language in your next meeting or social gathering, or experiment with active listening and mirroring techniques in your personal relationships. Pay attention to how people respond and adjust your approach as needed. By doing these exercises regularly, you'll sharpen your nonverbal communication skills, become more aware of how you come across to others, and ultimately become a more effective communicator and influencer. It's all about practice and learning as you go. Nonverbal communication is a game-changing tool for enhancing interpersonal relationships, influencing others positively, and achieving desired outcomes in various contexts. By mastering nonverbal influence techniques and applying them ethically and responsibly, individuals can create meaningful connections, resolve conflicts, and foster collaboration and trust. With these practical exercises and awareness, you can develop and refine their nonverbal communication skills, enhance self-awareness, and become more adept at influencing others positively. By embracing the transformative potential of nonverbal communication, individuals can navigate social dynamics with confidence, authenticity, and integrity, contributing to a more harmonious and connected world. Thank you immensely for joining me on this enlightening journey. Your attention and engagement mean the world to me. As we conclude this exploration of nonverbal communication, I'm deeply grateful for your participation and commitment to personal growth. Your willingness to delve into this topic demonstrates a profound dedication to understanding and mastering the art of communication. Now, I invite you to share your thoughts and reflections in the comments below. Your insights are invaluable contributions to our community, enriching the collective learning experience for everyone on their own journey of discovery. If you haven't already, I encourage you to subscribe to my channel. By subscribing, you'll stay updated on future content that delves into fascinating topics like this. Don't forget to hit the notification bell as well, ensuring you never miss out on the latest videos and discussions. Once again, thank you for being a part of this incredible journey. Together, let's continue to inspire and empower each other to cultivate meaningful connections, foster positive change, and unleash our full potential through the power of nonverbal communication. As we part ways, remember that the power to create positive change lies within each of us. Embrace the magic of nonverbal communication and watch as your relationships flourish, your influence grows, and your potential unfolds. Keep shining brightly and never underestimate the impact of your words, both spoken and unspoken. Together, let's illuminate the world with our authentic presence and heartfelt connections.